Hi guys, how's it going? Matt here from Hammerhead TCG. So this video is going to be my 5 monthly review. Can't believe it's only been 5 months, but hey, we're still here. So I'll pretty much start off with, this is a review of August. Obviously I've got other videos if you want to go back and check them. Happy to do so. So on the screen there, you should have pretty much my sales, only on TikTok for now anyway. Well, I am in other places, but this is a breakdown just for TikTok. So as you can see, on the left here, this is pretty much how much you lovely people spent. And on the far right here, including all the lovely discounts that TikTok give, because obviously it doesn't all come out of my pocket. And this is how much sales I did, so pretty much 62 and a half, just over, in the whole of August, which is pretty decent. I think I got 52 or 53 in July, so it's definitely an increase, which is always a good sign. Obviously, there's been a few changes since July and that. Did my taxes, again, done a video on that one, if you just want to go back and check it out. So there's been a few price tweaks since then, but, I'm still kind of working through them. I've done most of them, but it's a slow process. And I'm pretty much, especially for the likes of Japanese, prices change daily. So I'm trying to update it as I buy new stock in, just to make it a lot easier for myself, because if I do whatever today's price is, if I come back next week and do it, the price is completely different. So I'm just trying to do it as and when I can order. Obviously certain things like English very rarely changes, Korean, so they were easy enough to sort out or adjust as needed. Some went up, some did actually go down, so it's good all round. So I'll just click on the finance. Obviously, still doing quite a bit of sales, but I've actually got a little bit of money coming out today. So this is finances. This is TikTok. I'd love to hold on to my pennies for a little while. That's purely because their policy is to release funds 3 days after it's been delivered, which is generally a week later, because currently I use Every. So even if I ship the same day or ship the following day, still takes at least 3 days for them to ship it to you, and then 3 days for me to get my funds. So, as you can see, they've released almost 12 grand this week, which is pretty decent. I'm pretty sure I've spent 99% of it already. And, well, technically, I've still got just over 2 on hold. It should be getting it today at some point. And then just over 5 grand still on hold. That'll be released later during this week. Quick jump onto my growth, which is essentially where the vouchers and that go. So in the last 30 days, I've done just over 50 grand. This is constantly changing. So as much as you're like, hey, you just said you did 60 odd, this is in the last 30. So this ever changes. Level 5, I don't think I've ever changed from that. And there you go, that's what I was after. And, the next one is keep 60k. Well, I haven't quite reached, or 80k, sorry, not 60. Haven't quite reached the 80k in a month yet, but we will get there. The rate we're going should hopefully be pretty soon. And the only challenge I've got, I'm afraid, is not for you guys, it's more for me. So this is pretty much just publishing videos, shoppable videos, I suppose. And all it is I get free paid ads and product discounts. So I suppose the discount part is good for you guys. So yeah, I mean, I have 18 days to post another 49 videos. I should easily do that. It's about 3 a day or so, less than that. Should be no problem at all. Okay, so I suppose little announcements or whatnot, or whatever's changed. So I suppose since my last update, had meetings with various people and stuff like that. So I'm now officially GDPR compliant. Registration or certificate document came in the other day, so happy days, that's all registered. As far as I'm aware, that is the last certificate I need, at least for the year. But I'm sure someone will say, hey, you forgot this one. And, still learning. There's bound to be something I've missed out. But if I have, please post a comment and say, hey, have you done this or have you done that? It's always good to know. So recently, obviously, we're pretty much the first week into August now. I've reached just over 2,000 followers. So cheers, guys. Really appreciate all the support. I think I checked this morning and it was 2016. So thank you very much. On that one, I will be doing a giveaway to celebrate. I will normally do it on a Sunday to Sunday. So this Sunday, keep your eyes peeled. I will be posting out a giveaway video for everyone. And this one, I'm thinking of doing a Korean EV Heroes box. So as much as, everyone's wanting to buy one, I will hold one off and it will be going into the giveaway. And I will publish that out on Sunday. So, yeah, look out for that. I will obviously post about it in a few other channels. But, yeah, giveaway, and it will be lasting a week. So, plenty of time to enter. And then the reveal will be done next week. So, what's that, the 14th? And then, hopefully, fingers crossed, it gets claimed. And it'll get shipped out on the Monday for you. So, to date, I've done, or at least on TikTok, so all these figures will be TikTok alone, 4,116 orders, which is absolutely amazing. I wasn't expecting that much even, especially, still within 6 months. In August alone, I did 1,328. So that's how much, it's grown. If I've done just over 4,000 total, and I've done over 1,000 in August alone, and obviously, my followers have massively increased. I really appreciate all the support, guys, and hope you continue to do so. So what else have I got? So I suppose on the release of funds and deliveries, currently I use Every, and I know there has been a few issues with it, especially recently. I am looking or / in the process of swapping over to Royal Mail for TikTok. I've had a lot of compliments and thumbs up for it when I've mentioned it, so it definitely seems like it's going to be the way to go. Depending on how I do it, either it'll be 24-hour, or if I'm able to, I'll provide other options. I'm not sure how TikTok will be able to do it, whether it's just here's one option, job done, or whether I'm able to provide 24-hour, 48-hour, and other stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully should be done soon. And hopefully we reduce. I'd love to say stop, but you're never going to stop any issues, and we'll reduce the number of issues that we're having, and going forward should be a better experience all around. So I do. Going off the back of the last one, I was starting it up at the time. I have a Discord channel now, so a big thanks to Mary Louise. If you're watching it, thank you very much. She put in a lot of work and helped me out setting up pretty much everything in it to begin with, because I think in the first week it was like, yeah, here we go, I don't have a clue what I'm doing. She stood up and pretty much knocked everything out of the way, and it's looking pretty decent now. So thank you very much for that, and appreciate everyone that's joined so far. If you haven't already, do jump on over, join on that. We do pretty much, I do try and post daily on it, and we have announcements of upcoming releases, new cards for the sets, just sets in general, whether it's Pokemon, Japanese and English. Korean is less so, but it's a few months after the Japanese releases. Some One Piece, Dragon Ball, I do try and announce them all. I also post on there what upcoming deliveries I've got, so you can be made aware of, EV Heroes isn't in stock. When's it coming? Oh, it's coming today. Okay, happy days, I've got to look out for it. I do rip and ships, so it's a place to show off your cards that you get, even though they're on film. It's always good for other people to see, or just the sealed products that I send you. We'd love to see what cards you get. It's always good, whether it's from myself or from other people, even if you picked up a great deal. It's always good to see other people's collections and cards that they get. And at the bottom of that, we have a request stock option. So before, I would pretty much go ahead, and if you ask for something, I'd pretty much try and go out of my way to do it. But obviously, with a few issues last month slash this month with finances and pricing that I've trying to rejig, I have kind of put a slowdown on it. And don't get me wrong, I will still take requests. I'm just going to wait for a little bit more interest. So generally 3 to 5 people interested, still post it in the Discord. I'm sure there'll be someone that says, hey, I'm interested as well. And the more interest I get, I can go ahead and grab that for you. Basically, that just covers myself a little bit, so it's not just sat on the shelf for months. And as much as, I'd love to try and supply everything, it's not always the case. So with that on, I suppose tailing off on that onto stock. Stock levels are pretty decent right now. I did get a load of deliveries in yesterday. So for the most part, we are pretty much fully stocked. There's probably a few things that are slightly out. Obviously, I've got Korean one coming in later on today, so it should be all right. The only issues I think I'm having right now is I'm still having issues with the Disney 100. Because of the branding issue. I have been working with my account manager to try and sort them out, so I'm hoping, we can get the ball rolling and they can get proper listed. For some reason, Mirrorverse escaped the suspension, and that's still listed. You can still purchase that. Don't get me wrong, they are still available on the website, but in terms of TikTok, for some reason having issues with Disney 100, but fingers crossed gets sorted this week at some point. If not, in the next few days. Actually, potentially not. It's the weekend. So hopefully within the next week then. Pretty decent month. And it's all down to you guys. Thank you very much. I would like to say, the only thing I've got up and coming is on the 22nd of September in Aberdeen. For those of you that are close in Aberdeen or in the surrounding area, there is a toy and collectible convention. I think it's at the football stadium. If you are interested, stop by. I will be going. This will be the first one I'm looking to vend at, so it'll be a massive experience. I think the last week or so in my orders, I've been ordering a few extra graded cards and a load of singles just to try and provide a little bit of variety rather than just the sealed product that I normally do. That being said, I know a few of you have been asking what graded cards and everything I've got. After this show, whatever doesn't sell will get listed up. So I'm not just saying, you can't have graded cards unless you're at the show. I'm just trying to hold off this batch until after the show, and then they will get listed in various places. I think most of them are PSA and 10s, which is always good. Try to get a few lower end ones as well, so it's not just high end cards. In terms of singles, I'm afraid they probably won't get listed on TikTok. I have tried it in the past, and they just get frozen. So whether it's I'm doing something wrong or TikTok just doesn't like them because it classes them as something else, I'm afraid singles will just go on the website, at least for now. And we'll see what the future brings. Other than that, I think there's another, depending on how the event goes in September, I think there's another one in Perth in October. So fingers crossed. I'll also be going to that one. It just massively depends on family commitments and how well September goes. But I do, again, upcoming events are listed in the Discord. If you are interested, obviously I just do my area. I am happy for you guys to post out events and upcoming stuff happening in your area. There's bound to be other people close by that weren't aware of it and are like, oh, that's only round the corner for me. I'll jump on. Okay, I think I'm pretty sure I've covered most things. I'm sure I'll end this and I'll be like, oh crap, forgot that one. But I want to say cheers a lot, guys. 5 months in, I'm still enjoying it. I'm still learning stuff. Obviously, a few mistakes this month / last month, but we are learning from them, and hopefully, as sales increase, I'll increase. Stock will, expand a little bit, and we'll go from there. But I really appreciate all the support, guys, and thank you very much. Catch you all later.